what's good, y'all? It's your boy Ace Boogie with Radioactive Podcast, and I have a special guest here with me today. Sir, please introduce yourself.
My name is Timothy Winters.
All right, Mr. Tim. So why we got you here today? What's going on in the city? What you got going? What's going on?
Well, this weekend, this Saturday, the 22nd, we have something for the 90s concert.
Something
featuring
for the 90s, huh?
Drew Hill.
Okay, Drew Hill, okay.
112 and Sunshine Anderson at the Majestic Theater.
Wow. Okay. Now, 30s and up, they really gonna enjoy something like this.
That's what we shooting for. That's what we shooting for.
So, how'd this come about, man? Tell me how this come about.
Well, my brother, Joseph Winters, he had approached me and my cousin about, maybe doing something like this. When he was in college, him and one of his college buddies, who was also in on it, he's a promoter. He's in the Dallas area. They used to do shows and stuff when they was in college. Like I said, his buddy, he promotes. And so it's a passion of my brother's, and so he wanted to pursue it, and he asked if we help him. And so here we are. With our first show, we wanted to bring some R&B entertainment to San Antonio. Okay. We don't get a lot down here. And so we're just trying to provide it, see what happens.
Now, where'd you say this is going to be at?
At the Majestic Theater downtown.
Majestic Theater. What time?
7:30.
7:30. Tickets are still available, huh?
Tickets are available.
Man, y'all better
you
get on it.
Ticketmaster, or you can get them at the door.
No, I want to ask you. When he told you this, I know you probably thought in your head, okay, yeah, this is nothing. But in all actuality, is it hell to be a promoter?
You would think it would be easy, but behind the scenes stuff, the logistics and all that is hectic.
Yeah,
I mean, it goes all the way down to when the curtains open. I mean, so we're still in rush mode, kind of run around like chickens with our head cut off.
Yeah. Do some of the artists have like specific things that they want? Like, I want all blue M&Ms. Like, is it picky like that?
Yes, it can be picky like that.
Oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine.
So they send out, the stuff they want.
List,
a list of what they, the setup, for the stage, but also what what they want to eat and all that stuff like that. So it can be,
yeah, I would be annoyed.
It can be annoying at sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's part of the business, and this is our first time, so as we're growing in it, we'll get used to it and we'll learn how to deal with it.
So the plan is to do things like this more in the future.
Yes.
Wow, man. Wow. So I mean, are you a fan of 112, Drew Hill? Like, are you a fan?
Yes, I listen to them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what's some of the songs that you like?
Oh man, Drew Hill. When they came out, they remind me of almost like Jodeci sound. And so that stuck with me. Then 112 was that's a smooth lyrics, smooth harmonies and stuff like that. And then Sunshine Anderson with a sassy. Yeah. Heard it all before.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of R&B. I love R&B.
So how many people are you expecting, or do you want to be,
We wanted to sell out. What are you talking about? We want everybody to come out and enjoy this. Right, that's why we're bringing it down.
I hear you on that, man. Do you know or about like how much the tickets are?
They're running from 85 to around 70 on Ticketmaster. Okay. Go to Ticketmaster. Don't go to the other websites. Go to Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster is the best place to go to.
Yes.
So I mean, are you gonna be backstage like jumping around? Like
I probably won't be jumping around unless I'm jumping around trying to get stuff to make sure everything is going like it's supposed to be going.
Well, I mean, are you gonna fan out? Are you gonna do you see yourself like fanning out?
Not fanning out, but I'm gonna enjoy it.
The fruits of my labor.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy. Just listening to the music. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Okay. And like I said, is there a specific song that you want to hear from any one of them? Like, is there one song that you're hoping that they do?
There's a couple by Drew Hill that I like. I like Peaches Green, stuff like that from 112.
112, yep.
You know, heard it all before from Sunshine. You know, for the females get their neck rolling.
That's gonna be funny. You think it's gonna be some windows busted in the parking lot?
Oh,
She gonna get them in their feelings, you know what I mean?
I don't think it's gonna be no windows busted, but it's gonna be some rolling of the eyes,
looking over at them like
some cutting of the eyes.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, the laser vision on the side. You can feel that heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They went like next song.
Yeah. Go on to the next one, please.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
Come on, 112 with Drew Hill. If we can get these ladies to screaming, they can get them off my back.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I was listening. You know, speaking of that, I was listening to Marcus Houston today, right? Okay. And Marcus Houston, you know, he's an older guy, of course, and he married like a young girl, right? Mm-hmm. And they asked him, they go, "Why did you marry so young?" You know what I'm saying? And he said that, well, older women come with baggage. You know what I'm saying? I know. He was like, oh, he done opened up a can of worms.
Definitely.
But was there some truth per se to what he had to say? I mean, because as the older you are, there is baggage. There's children. There's emotional baggage. There's trust baggage. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
correct.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about that? First of all,
well, you know, as you live, you have experiences, you know, good and bad, and they kind of shape, you know, maybe your thought process or how, you know, your next relationship, stuff like that. So there's some truth to that, you know, how the person deals with it, you know, both of them as a couple, how they deal with it, that's on them, you know.
As men,
it can work out.
As men, do you think that, first of all, do you think we come with baggage as well?
No doubt.
He said, no doubt.
People, as you live, you come with baggage.
I mean, as an individual, how do you deal with your own baggage?
Self-evaluation. You know, when maybe at the end of days or end of weeks, you just look back over the week, you know, or kind of see what all went down, what went wrong, what you could have did better, you know, what not to do next time, you know, stuff like that, you know. You know, but we all come with baggage. Yeah. If somebody say they don't come with baggage, they lie. They ain't live.
Yeah. They probably crazy. What's some baggage that you think that would probably scare you, that would make you say, nah, this ain't for me? I mean, I'm pretty sure murder is probably one. You know.
Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah. Hold on.
Mistakes happen.
True.
Mistakes happen. Things
so it depends on how the murder happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's some things that you probably be like? It's
one thing I can't say.
You
know, I can say. A lot of times we might look at somebody else's situation and say, I couldn't do that. But until you in that situation, you will never know what you actually will do, and what you won't do.
This is true.
You know, so I can speculate. I won't do this, or I won't, you know, mess with that. But until I'm faced with that, I just won't never know.
I guess that's why they always say no, never say never.
Right.
Because you never know what you would tolerate or what you would deal with. Yeah. Speaking of things and being in certain situations, you know, Chance the Rapper, he was out at Carnival in Jamaica, and you know he's married, and a young lady he's out there having fun. Maybe I don't know if he's out there for a concert or whatever, but he's having fun out there in Carnival, and they have a video of a young lady dancing on him, you know, and he kind of like smacks the young lady's ass. You know, his wife ain't in the picture. She could have been the one recording it. I have no idea, but you know everybody's up in the roar because they're like, oh, he makes a lot of songs about his wife and how he loves his wife, but he's out there smacking the ass of you know, some random woman at Carnival. I'm gonna ask you this: if I'm out at the strip club with my homies, you know what I'm saying? We out at the strip club. It's guys' night, and I slap ass at the strip club, throwing money. Okay, it's not a big deal. I look at this situation almost the same. Do you think if his wife wasn't there, do you think it's out of line to be dancing on a woman? You out the country, you know, having a good time with the fellas. Do you think that's out of line? Or should you know what I'm saying, you having fun? What is your thought?
Me?
Process? Yes.
If it was me, no, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Now, why is that?
Well, it's disrespectful
Okay.
to my wife.
Okay.
You know, and so I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I sure wouldn't want to put myself in that position either. Mm-hmm. You know, and so I wouldn't do it. Now, what he got going on,
that depends on him and his lady and what agreements they have.
Right.
But I mean, in my example, like I said, in the strip club, that wouldn't be per se frowned upon because that's kind of the atmosphere of the strip club.
That's the atmosphere, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really too much see a difference in. Is there a difference in this? I mean, he's still out having a good time. That is kind of still the atmosphere. You know, the ladies are in the outfits and the feathers and
with the feathers and all that.
And that's what they do. That's Jamaican culture.
That's Jamaican culture.
Yeah. So I mean,
I wouldn't smack it though. Nah.
So the smacking is where he took it too far.
Yeah.
He can do the dancing though. Dancing is cool.
Dancing is just dancing and having a good time. You know, that's a fiesta, festival and stuff like that. You know. Mm-hmm. But
with the smacking, that's when he took it too far.
That's when he took it too far.
Like I said, I'm pretty. It's a possibility that his wife was there, but a lot of people were up in arms about that, and they're like, first of all, it's none of our business. You know what I'm saying? Only person whose business is him and her. And her.
His wife, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but everybody always have everyone always has something to say about what someone else is doing. But when you're in that position, you open yourself up. When you're famous and so forth, you open yourself up for that type of criticism.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of shootings lately.
Wow.
It's been a lot. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Here lately there was a young boy who 16 years old who went to go pick up his siblings and he got shot by the man.
Right.
We have these school shootings. We have bank shootings. It's been so many shootings this year alone.
Just a couple more. Female up in New York, and then
yes, even here in Texas. Matter of fact, when she got into the wrong car, cheerleaders got into the wrong car. Mm-hmm. What is the solution in your mind? Like, what do you think the solution might be?
Wow, that's a good question.
I mean, because we could just say, okay, take away all the guns in general. Take away all the guns, but then it's like,
well, it's,
no, because the criminals are still going to have guns.
Yeah.
We don't want to put ourselves in a position to where
with the assault rifles and stuff like that.
So certain guns.
That's not hunting,
right?
Those are for hunting. So.
they doing what movie was that? Were they hunting the humans on a certain day? I forgot what that movie is called.
The Purge.
Purge. Yeah, they trying to purge every day or something.
The assault rifles. That.
Mm-hmm. So them automatics and so you think it should be like certain guns should be banned? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they shouldn't. But that still wouldn't solve it.
Yeah, because the stuff probably
goes those revolvers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what the old man that shot the youngster. It was a revolver, like a 32.
Really? Like a handgun?
Yeah, it was a handgun.
What?
Yeah, and I don't know about the cheerleaders and the other ones, but with the young
so
brother.
Then what's the answer then? Like I said, we don't want to, I guess, make ourselves helpless. But
you don't. And it's like everybody's on edge. They in New York, they just drove into the wrong driveway, was backing out.
Yeah,
and he come out firing. With the cheerleaders,
yeah,
she actually got in the wrong car, thinking it was hers. He was in there. She got out. He walked it down to where they was at. I mean, wow.
That right there was just a mental issue within itself. Like he had some issues, period. Yeah. And that was wrong place, wrong time for sure.
That's crazy. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that's all you can say is wow. And I don't know if there is a solution for this. You know what I mean? Like there probably isn't, man. I don't know.
There is.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think?
Jesus.
Okay. Well, what do you mean? Break that down for me. We need more prayers. What you're saying? What are you saying?
I think the nation has gotten away from that one nation under God. I think we've got away from that.
Why do you think that is?
That's a good question. I don't.
Do you think that was? You think that's done by design, like on purpose? You know what I mean?
I think you can say that in a way. In ways, you know, the liberties, the freedoms. What's the benefit of what?
Like, what's the benefit of us moving away from religion per se? You know what I mean? Is it chaos? Is that
Yes.
maybe that's what they want?
They can do what they want.
Yeah.
Well, they feel they can do what they want.
Uh-huh.
But it's like it's a catch-22 because they want the freedoms, but then they don't want the freedoms. You know,
I mean, sometimes too much freedom, having too much free will, can be detrimental to the individual, huh?
it could be.
It could be. It could be. I mean, we look at us when it comes to like AI.
You don't want us to make. He didn't create us to be robots neither.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. So it's like finding that happy medium with the free will. You know what I mean? I was looking at the new AI stuff. You know what I'm saying? How it's getting people's voices and even faces, and it's just like this could be dangerous.
Yeah,
you know what
in the wrong hands.
In the wrong hands, it could. Like,
well, they already because they put a limit. They trying to stop it right now because they were saying it was going the wrong way. So they
already.
So like Elon Musk and a bunch of them, the tech guys.
Yeah.
They put out,
against it, huh?
Yeah.
I remember seeing something like that.
To do some more research before they, because in the wrong hands.
Yeah. I mean, I seen something where they had the AI create, like, had Drake's voice and did a whole song. And it's not even Drake. You know what I'm saying? But the whole song is made and it sounds exactly like him. And he can't sue. He can't do nothing.
That's correct.
You can't copyright your voice. You know what I'm saying? He can't do nothing about it. And I was listening to Charlemagne on Breakfast Club, and he was like, "It's gonna be wild when we have something like an AI impersonating a president of a country." You know what I'm saying? Saying that he's gonna nuke somebody, and
next thing you know, World War III,
and it's not even true. That president was probably asleep. You know what I'm saying? World leader, whatever. He was probably asleep, and or your best friend having a conversation with your wife or something, inappropriate conversation, and it's not even real.
Right.
It could go left so fast, man. But at the same time, man, it's like you kind of want to welcome it because, come on, if we could have, I forgot what the movie that was with Robin Williams, but if we can have like an android that can do house service for us, or, lift this engine up and put it into the car, like, come on, that would be cool at the same time too.
Technology is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. If
it just all depends, huh?
Yeah, the hands.
Man. It's like I want them to keep going, but it's like, sheesh, like you said, it can go real bad though.
It can go left.
I mean, is any of this come off scary to you? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I look at where my beginnings and where it's at now. Like, it was dial-up internet. You know what I'm saying? Now it's what? You know what I mean? So for you, does it come off scary? Does it look like the end of days to you?
And sometimes it does. Yeah, especially all the shooting and stuff like that. It's like, wow. But I look for where I come from. You talking about dial-up internet? I'm talking about rotary phone.
Oh man, yes.
Antenna,
I was there
TV
for a short
antennas,
period.
the bunny rabbits.
Yes, I remember that. I remember getting
black and white TV.
I remember getting whoopers with those antennas too, though.
Consoles and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, in the little dials, you got turning
payphones and stuff like that.
Payphones. When you said rotary phones, well, that was a good one. That's throwback.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And like my kids, what I showed them a rotary phone, they were like, "What is this?
Yeah.
What are you showing me? Like, this is unheard of." You know what I mean? What are some things that back in your day that I would probably look at and be like, "What is this?" Like, what do you think? I don't think I've ever seen an Atari before.
Atari 2600
in real 2600.
Man, that was the first one. That's the OG.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen
Atari 2600 was the OG. Me and my brother, we was the first ones in our little neighborhood to have one.
Oh yeah.
And so what we would do was we would charge.
Oh, y'all was hustlers young.
It was hustle. We would charge. We made our little list. They would come play the game.
What game was on there?
Oh man, you had a bunch of games,
What?
but the the graphics were compared to what now. You'd be like, wow. If you could Google that and see some of them graphics, you'd be like, this was what y'all was playing with.
But it was amazing to y'all.
At the time, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I think of Atari, I'm thinking of like, you know, the little blocks that go up and down and the little balls going.
Palm. Yeah.
That's all I think in my head when I think of Atari. That's one of the games.
That's one
What
of
was
the
some other
games.
games that they had on
They had
Atari?
basketball.
They did?
It was 1-on-1.
Okay. Just 1-on-1.
1-on-1. They had football.
Was that 1-on-1 too?
No, it was 3.
Oh.
It was 4 on 4.
Okay.
You had 3 linemen, and they all moved together the same way.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You had baseball. You had combat. Combat was like automatically came with it. You had Space Invaders.
Okay. Is that the one where they're coming down and you shooting? Choo, choo, choo. Okay. They still have that in arcades to this day.
Yeah.
Was Pac-Man on there?
It was on there, but it wasn't an Atari game. It came on. It ended up coming on Atari, but it wasn't an Atari game. Like Space Invaders, that's Atari. Asteroids.
Asteroids.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
You don't know? Oh man. Yeah.
Asteroids.
That was a good video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Centipede. When
Okay.
Centipede came out.
That kind of reminded me of Snake. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember Snake.
yeah.
So is that almost the same thing? Is Centipede almost the same thing as Snake?
I don't know.
What's the difference? What's different about Centipede and Snake?
When you shoot it, because it's a bunch of little parts. So when
Okay.
you shoot it, they break off, and you gotta. Yeah.
Oh, see now. See.
They got that video game in Andretti's and stuff like that. Yeah, Centipede.
So what was before that? Was there anything
It wasn't
before?
that. It wasn't that.
That's it.
That was
You playing outside. That's what's before. It's outside.
That's something that y'all didn't do probably. we did.
We played outside. We played outside.
Did y'all drink water out the waterfalls? Out the water? Okay.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did, man. You know what we used to do when we was younger at school? Okay, at school they used to have it was like a long thing, and like 20 kids can drink off of it. You know,
Oh
that
yeah,
little
water,
metal,
yeah.
And we just put our fingers on the end so we
Make
can
the
shoot
other
up.
one- Yeah, we did that.
Man, that's funny, man. Yep. And every school used to have like a fire escape with a little slide on it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I know
That's
what
what
you're
I remember.
talking
We had
about.
that at my elementary school. We had a slide in case there was a fire, so people from up, on the higher floors could slide down. They don't have that at all no more.
No,
Like,
I don't think so. My elementary was one story, so we didn't have that.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember my elementary had a slide, man, and I remember I used to go back and visit the school, and by this time that slide was so rusted. We would still slide on it too, man. We would still slide on it, having fun, man. Oh my God, so dangerous. Thinking about it now, so dangerous, boy. But boy, we used to have fun on that thing. That's back on the outside days, though, man. We climb
Yes,
on the
yes,
roofs.
yeah,
You know
all
what I
that
mean?
stuff.
Things that simple things that used to entertain us
All day.
when we were young, all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. And today,
They don't go outside.
some kids like to go outside, but it's very few.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very few.
But
man.
the times have changed because I remember when we was in elementary, we used to walk home from school and stuff like that. Nowadays,
You can't.
it's
snatched up.
Yeah.
So I mean, so then can we blame it? Can we blame these kids per se because we live in a more dangerous world?
No. Well, in a way,
But I mean, these things were happening back then too, though. But why does it seem more
prevalent now.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good
everything
question.
that's happening today? It was happening back then. You know what I'm saying? But
just not as much. I don't think, But the neighborhoods, will kind of look out for each other. You know.
I was talking about that. It's crazy because, like, for instance, when my mom's and when y'all was younger, the neighbors can whoop you.
Yes.
And then you probably get another whooping when you got home.
Yes.
That could not happen today.
Oh no.
What?
No,
Who whooped you?
can't- Yeah.
Not even. And I don't know if that's a shame or is that good or like.
Well, I'm gonna blame my generation for that
Okay, why?
because we said we're not gonna let our kids grow up how we did.
Okay. I think that's what every generation says, though, huh?
Well, probably so. We should learn.
But
from
certain things should have stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah. The neighborhood concept, like the togetherness. Yeah, man. Like I said, certain things can. I mean, we just got some weirdos these days, man.
Yeah.
And some people take advantage. Like, if, say we did allow, the neighbor to discipline our kids, sometimes they just take it too far. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, wow, man. I don't know. Do you think those type of things could ever come back?
Never say never, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
I seen today, and this is something else that's happening today. The students are fighting the teachers, man. The students I seen the video today. The teacher took the student's cell phone, and boy, that student was not having it. She, boop, and they was fighting. Okay, what is your thoughts on that? Like, if you was a teacher, student,
I couldn't be a teacher in today's time. I mean, no.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
how you think you would have handled it? Knowing as an adult, you're supposed to de-escalate, but a student pops you in the eye. I mean, what are you gonna do at that point, right then and there?
I couldn't.
Is it on? Is it on and popping?
I couldn't say. I could say yeah. I could say no. But until I was in that situation, I really wouldn't know how I would react.
I would lose. I'd be losing my license, my job, all the above. Because I mean, these kids ain't playing. They fighting. They're fighting.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Wow,
Yeah,
boy.
being a teacher nowadays,
That's a safety hazard within itself. You know what I
should
mean?
get hazard pay.
Yes. You know what I would do? Just because of all these things I'm seeing, I would keep pepper spray in my desk just for situations like that.
Yeah.
But I wonder, is that worse? Is that more out of line?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I
would
think
you rather your kid get beat up by a teacher or pepper sprayed by the teacher?
I think pepper spray.
Pepper sprayed?
Yeah. I think that it's better than having teachers pack weapons. I think.
Okay. When it comes to these mass shootings, would you rather have the teacher have a weapon to protect the students? Well, what is your thoughts on that? Would you, if they brought that to the board, would you vote for that? For the teachers to be able to carry weapons? Of course, they will be certified and so forth, but would you be comfortable?
Ooh, I don't know. 'Cause you don't know some of these teachers.
Yeah.
You know, they might go too far.
Oh my gosh, they're the shooter. They're the mass shooter or something.
I mean, just how he
The student,
took the cell phone. He took the cell phone from the student and pop him, and next thing you know,
Yep. Teacher shoots student because the student's getting the best of them. Ooh, that's embarrassing though. You can't.
It is.
Can you imagine?
When I was young, I don't think when I was younger I can't remember anybody
fighting the teacher. There was no such thing.
Even
right?
just talking back to the teacher.
It was no such thing. It was just, I remember being a smart aleck, you know what I'm saying, and being a class clown, but it was, I don't remember ever like arguing, having a full on yelling match with a teacher. Like, shoot, not today. Today, boy, they is wild, man. I had seen a question today, man. Tell me what you think about this. It was a question today, and it said, if your child calls you and says, dad, mom, whoever, so-and-so's beating on mommy or daddy, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so if your baby mama was getting beat on, should you go over there to help? What should you do in that scenario? Are you out of line for going over there to help, or is that a mind my own business type of thing? The mother of your children, her new man is whooping her ass,
and the child is seeing it.
And the child has seen this.
Call the cops and I'm gonna go over there.
Okay.
I think that's the appropriate thing. Call the cops.
Call the cops and then go over there. Now you get there before the cops. Do you de-escalate? Do you separate? Like, what do you do, or do you just grab your child and go?
Probably though.
But think about this though. If you just grab your child and go, this could possibly backfire on you because your child's gonna look at you like, Daddy, you just gonna leave my mom's there.
Well, you can try to de-escalate, but
that's none of your business. Because as soon as he sits there and say, this ain't none of your business. I mean, is he right? Is he right to sit there and tell you this ain't none of your business? Or you can be like, nah, my child is seeing this, so now it's my business.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
If the child is seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when the child makes that call to you,
okay,
it makes
so the
it
child
kinda,
don't see it. Child comes. Say child's with you that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Child comes home. Mama got a black eye, and you know you talking to your child, and you know he's like, "Damn, Dad, my mom's eye is swollen shut." Is that it? Well, that type of situation then is that none of your business? Do you hit up baby mom like, "Hey, is everything cool?"
Yeah, I would call and check on everything.
Is it cool to okay? So is it cool to check on your baby mama then? With you having your own current woman, wife, girlfriend, or whatever?
I think she would understand.
You think so?
I think.
We think. Yeah, we
I
think.
but hey, I would let her know what was going
So
on.
okay, so you asking your woman first before you make that phone call? Now, like I said, in both scenarios, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna involve. I'm gonna let her know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so, but I'm letting you know what's going on as I'm putting on my shoes. You know, it's going down over there. This is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like I said, is it you letting her know before you put on your shoes? Like I said, I mean, because in the scenario, I mean, your kid's not in danger, but you don't really know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But
you want to go in there?
Do you talk to your woman beforehand? Like I said, because you don't want to look like you being Captain Save-A-Ho for, your baby mama. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to come off that way, but it's just like this is still the mother of your children. You know what I'm saying? That's what they lay their head at. Like you.
It
are
affects
you obligated
them.
to do
It
something?
affects them, so it affects you.
Yes, but are you obligated to do something about this? So
obligated.
Mm-hmm. You have a duty.
I wouldn't say it's an obligation because they're in two separate relationships.
Mm-hmm. Two separate households.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say you obligated, but it's kind of I need to check on it. Just because it's your child is seeing this and is affected by this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think my woman will understand.
Right.
I think and I think it was the other way around.
Okay, hold up. So could this be part of that baggage thing that would make you say nah? Say she didn't understand. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
So you can understand. Okay, so you can understand why she don't understand.
I could, you know how women are.
we do. But I mean, but it also falls on us if we're going to tolerate or not.
Yeah.
So I mean, is that one of the things that you tolerate, though?
Depends on the person. You know, some guys tolerate it, some won't. Just depends.
Are you tolerating it?
I'm not in that situation.
So this is a situation you gotta be in a situation in order to know.
Yeah, right.
Okay. To be honest with me, I don't think I could tolerate it. Like, when it comes to my children, you have to have some type of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think they would, but you got some that don't.
You got some that don't. They crazy. Yeah. Like I say, it comes with the baggage because they're so insecure, or they just had trust issues in the past, and it follows. Should that be the case though? So say the woman had a cheating ass man before you. Mm-hmm. Should any of that trauma come over when it comes to you? Any of it, or should it be completely 100% a clean slate for you?
Every relationship is different.
Mm-hmm. What do you want?
I don't, to say that they're gonna come in 100% resolved. No.
This is our fantasy world. That's what I'm asking you. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, I would like
you want a clean slate, 100%.
A clean slate, yeah.
But like we said though,
but
the reality.
But the reality is, it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And it's something that she has to work on, and it's something that the couple has to work on.
As a couple, yeah. Whew, that's tough, man. Like I said, that goes into that baggage thing we was talking about, and
the same way with us. It's we have to work on our stuff, and we bring stuff into the relationship, and the couple has to work on that too as well. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Well, let's recap, man, on the concert again. Recap on the concert. Tell us again.
Something from the 90s.
Something from the 90s, y'all.
Drew Hill, 112, Sunshine Anderson coming at y'all Saturday night, the 22nd at Majestic Theater, starting at 7:30. Get your tickets. They still there?
You said Eventbrite, right? Eventbrite's where they get there, or Ticketmaster? Where they get their
Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster or at the door.
Okay.
We got them.
Okay.
It's going to be a great show.
Y'all better show up,
In fact, this is Drew Hill's 25th anniversary.
Really? Oh, so they gonna show out.
They've been doing like an anniversary tour. A 25th, yeah. So they gonna show out, man.
Yeah.
They gonna tell me everybody gonna be jumping.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody.
Tell me.
Yep.
You already know.
That's gonna be hey, you gotta record that, boy. The whole crowd. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good, man.
So
all right, man.
It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show, man.
That's good, man.
We hope the first of many good shows.
Yes.
We bring into San Antonio.
Yes. Man, we need it though. San Antonio needs it.
This is what we found out when we was doing our research. They consider San Antonio a B- market.
Okay, what exactly does that mean?
Well, they're saying.
Does that mean that we don't come out? What does that mean?
That's what they're kind of saying. They're trying to say this.
That we don't come out.
We don't want to come out. So it's on us as a city to prove them wrong.
Is that the promoter's fault or is that our fault?
It could be a combination. Mm-hmm. You know, if the promoter didn't promote it right, if people just didn't come out, you know, and so it could be. But that's the perception that's out there.
I was wondering that, man, because I'm so surprised Erykah Badu's coming, because Erykah Badu and Mos Def, I think it's Mos Def. Erykah Badu and Mos Def are coming, and I was so surprised. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anything
got
that's
Brian McKnight coming.
Yes, he is, ain't he? Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I interviewed his son.
Oh,
yeah, wow. And Brian McKnight Jr. I interviewed Brian McKnight Jr. and he has a lot to say about his daddy. Like he not really feeling his daddy. You know what I'm saying? He feel like his daddy wasn't there for him, type of thing. You know what I mean? Okay. But whatever, you still was rich. You know, whatever. Like you Brian McKnight's son.
Yeah, it's on us in San Antonio to prove them wrong. Yeah, to come on out to these shows. Well, they come out. They come out to these shows. The artists will see it and they'll want to come back.
Well, I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping we can start making the changes. I'm tired of it just being Houston, Dallas, Austin, and they leave. They do not want to come down to San Antonio, man. It's like, come on. I know we would come out. I know we would. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we got to do, man. We got to spread the word and got to come out.
All right, man. Y'all heard it. Saturday. Get y'all's tickets. Come have a good time.
Have a good time.
Leave the drama at home and just come. Hey, it's time to have fun.
Have fun. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we're trying to do.
Can they hit you up for when it comes to tickets as well, or?
No, Ticketmaster.
Just Ticketmaster. All right.
So they can get them at Majestic at the door. At the door. Yeah.
Is it gonna be more expensive at the door though?
Good question.
Well, I think probably it's 9 times out of 10. It probably is though. It's usually how it goes. So that's
not that much more though.
Yeah, true. That's why you gotta get your tickets now though.
Get them now.
This is good.
Ticketmaster,
y'all. Hey, this is Radioactive. Peace.
Peace out.